Good morning, everybody. It is a nice Friday. Very cold here in the good old Permian. Uh, Decided to come here. Let's do some videos. I'm getting a lot of questions on how to get a job as a lease operator, pumper, gauger, any of that, whatever you want to term it. So I figured I'd come out and say, from my perspective, sort of the best way to get your foot in the door. So in the old days, or prior to these booms that have happened the past few years, um, the way you got in the door was basically to know somebody you knew on the inside. They gave you a shot, and it was your turn, and you basically had to prove yourself. Um, with that being said, with so much demand for workers nowadays in the oil field, literally my piece of advice to y'all guys is just get out there, apply, apply, apply. Um, you're gonna have to either go with smaller companies in a growing area, or sometimes you get lucky and hook a fish if you want to go to the majors. Um, your big guys, XTO, Shell, Chevron, Apache, Anadarko, Cimarex, all those big guys. But if you're just starting out, man, apply for all of them. Marathon, Chesapeake, Devon Energy. There's so many players in the game, and just know that uh, first step and the hardest part is getting started. Get in the door, learn the trade, be a sponge when you get out there. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Take something with you, write stuff down, show everybody that you want to learn, and you'll be surprised. The more experienced guys, they will help you out a lot because ultimately you make their job easier the more you know. So, with that being said, excuse me, um, apply, apply, apply. Other trades go well into this. Some of the best guys I've ever trained uh, prior to coming to the oil field being lease operators were like plumbers, carpenters, mechanics, anything where you work with your hands. You can do what I do as a lease operator. It's nothing special. It's been done the same way for a long time. It just gets more complex, but nothing. The process ultimately is the same, just like I talked about in the other video. Oil, gas, and water comes out of the ground. Separate it, put it in storage tanks, put the gas in the pipeline. That's literally a lease operator in a nutshell. So, like I say, just keep putting your name in the hat. If you know somebody on the inside, if you know somebody that is a lease operator, get with them. A lot of times they can put their name. They can put a word in for you, and you'll be surprised. Oilfield's a big operation in the U.S. now, but it's still a small, tight knit group. A lot of the people I work with now, I used to work with in 2012, and I mean, we all come back together and you stick in packs, really. But with that being said, lease operating, get your resumes out there, try to find somebody. They do have schooling now. I know a couple guys that have gone through some oil field pumping schools. My goal is to get them. Maybe I can do some sort of interview, Skype interview. I don't know. I'd like to get their take on it. I never did. I just learned from the ground up. So I can try to get that arranged here in the near future. Also, some other news. I'd like to start what I'm going to call Crude TV or Crude News. Sorry, it's like 30-something degrees outside. I'm not into this. We're not getting used to it yet, but maybe you do some crude news, some macro news, stuff that's going on, Permian, Eagleford, Bakken, the new plays in Wyoming area. Bring you that news. Just be a news source. A lot of stuff going on, especially with OPEC now, and the U.S. is now a domestic exporter for the first time in 70-something years. I read that on Twitter. So if you would like more, please like, share, subscribe. Leave comments below. I'll answer what I can. And yeah, give me some more ideas for videos, and I'll be glad to come to y'all guys and share my knowledge, share what I can, and yeah, that's it. Follow me if you're interested in the news portion of it. Follow me on Twitter. That's where I keep a lot of my. That's where I get the majority of my information. Mike H1725 on Twitter, just like here. So yeah, guys, have a good day. It's getting close to the holidays. Stay safe. Keep your eye on task. Don't get laxed if you are out in the field. You know, this is the time when accidents occur and happen. So keep your mind right while you're out in the field. Have a happy holidays. Be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.